Hello, my name is Dee Carter. I'm here to talk to you all about a sense of gratitude today. But before that, I want to talk to you all a little bit about myself. I was born in El Reno, Oklahoma. I was raised by a single mother, me and three brothers. We were not even middle class. We were impoverished when we were growing up. But my mom always preached to us to always be grateful for the things that you did have and the opportunities that you had. She always pushed education on all of us. Not being a high school graduate, she told us the one thing that I have in mind for you, all of my sons, please get a college degree because that cannot be taken away from you. But always embedding in us that sense of gratitude was what was important to me. And that's why I want to talk to you all about that today. Right now, I am an English teacher at Northwest Classen High School in Oklahoma City, and I teach foreign exchange kids. It's a pretty difficult job, but I enjoy it very much. And a lot of my kids come from countries that are very, very impoverished and seeing hard times right now, and they're trying to escape their reality. And so hearing their stories has even put a new perspective on gratitude for me. I think that at times in America, we have a lot of entitled people, okay, that selfishness, borderline greed, or just think that we should have things when we want it. And so there's a poem I want to break down called Birdseye View that is going to speak to the sense of gratitude of a species that looks down upon us. So I'd ask you, while you're listening to this poem, question yourself. What are things that I can be thankful for? Or what are some things that I take for granted? Again, the poem is Birdseye View. And this is if a bird could speak about humanity, things they might say, their observation. Clutter and chaos proceed as they attempt to recreate his creation, feeling the warmth of flames of tragic events as I soar past devastation. Last year I birthed 3 chicks in a nest built with sticks, placed neatly in a tree outside a single-family mansion built with bricks. Most times I'm confused by the priorities of this species. The rich stay rich, the poor grow poorer, and some unfortunate die from disease. My family is well fed due to this unique group that is wasteful. Our species is grateful for their crumbs and what they consider distasteful. When darkness sets in, most of them sleep peacefully. But there's a group of them that roam around at this hour meaninglessly. Upon the sunrise, we sing praise for a new day. Unmotivated lots of them are, so they remain where they lay. We fly in packs of hundreds at times and never have collisions, while observing pileup after pileup due to poor decisions. God said, if I feed and clothe the birds in the sky, will I not do for you? My thoughts are, ye species of little faith, as I watch from a bird's eye view. So when you hear that poem, the thing it makes me think of is while we live in central heat and air houses and our comfy furniture, and at times we'll have the most minor infraction. Something goes out and stops working. We immediately go into being negative and start making excuses or blaming others. But that's not like it's a catastrophic or a tragedy. That's just a minor infraction. So we're easily taken away from the many things that we should be grateful for in life, all over some minor infraction that happened in our structural environment, right? Then you think from the bird's eye view nutrition-wise. Birds eat what we either throw away, or if there is no rubbish on the ground, they will put their beaks in the dirt and dig for worms, which lets me know that they're a blue-collar species. They're willing to work for what they have. All of us in society, I would like to think we like to work for what we have and we appreciate what we get. But again, sometimes we take those things for granted, wanting more, thinking we're not meeting the social norm, right? And last but not least, we're always in a hurry. The stanza, we fly in packs of hundreds at times and never have collisions, while observing pileup after pileup due to poor decisions. I mean, one of the most beautiful things is to see birds flying in sequence. And then you think about between 4 and 6 every day, there's going to be a wreck on some highway. What are we in a rush to do? What are we in a rush to get back to? All right? So we just live in the fast lane at all times. And I think if we slow things down, I think we'll be more appreciative of the small things. And so that's what I'm here to tell you today. Dare to be different than the social norm. We have TikTok, we have Facebook and Instagram. TikTok makes us laugh. Then when I look on Facebook or Instagram sometimes, it seems like there's a lot of negativity on there. And so we can be easily drawn into the social norm. And we can forget about those calls and text messages we get from our significant others, our siblings, our mothers and fathers, or just loved ones or friends in general. And so those small things go under the wayside, and we don't pay any attention to those because those are routine things in our day. And so we put a lot of stock in the things that might only happen once a week or once a month. And that's where we hone our energy from, which causes us to be in a negative state of mind. So I challenge you on a daily basis. Make sure that you appreciate the small things in your life. Make sure you appreciate every connection that you have and relationship that you have. And I promise you that's going to outweigh and it's going to carry you through when you start to feel disgruntled or in a negative vibe. Thank you for your time.